Welcome to The Explainer. We're diving into a Roman victory that almost cost them everything, the slaughter of Mona.
This was the cold, hard logic of Roman governor Suetonius Paulinus way back in 60 AD.
So Rome's been in Britain for years, but rebellion just wouldn't quit, fueled by a spiritual core.
For Paulinus, that head of the snake was the Isle of Mona, what we now call Anglesey.
Mona was the whole shebang for the resistance, their spiritual center, their supply depot, everything.
So he marches his legions to the coast, and what they saw there was basically a vision from hell.
Okay, so you had armed Celtic warriors, screaming insults, pretty standard stuff for the Romans. They were ready.
But then there were these women in black, running wild with torches, like something out of a nightmare.
And right in the middle, the Druids, arms up, chanting curses, calling their gods to destroy the Romans.
And for the first time, maybe ever, the Roman war machine just stopped. They were absolutely terrified.
Paulinus saw his men wavering, and, well, he basically shamed them back into the fight.
His words worked. He told them to trust their training, their steel, not magic. And that broke the spell.
The trumpets blast, the charge begins, and the battle, it becomes an absolute massacre.
That earlier fear, it turned into pure rage. They showed no mercy to anyone. Not warrior, not woman, not priest.
But just killing them wasn't enough for Paulinus. No, the memory itself had to be completely wiped out.
This wasn't just destruction, it was a calculated effort to extinguish the Celtic faith at its very source.
By nightfall, Mona was a smoking ruin. Paulinus thought he'd won. He thought he'd broken the rebellion for good.
But here's the fatal error. While he was so focused on the west, a disaster was brewing behind him.
At the exact same time his legions were on Verona, a new, much greater threat was being born in the east.
Think about it. The Romans had just killed the one group that could have possibly restrained the tribes.
So that massacre, it wasn't an ending. It was the spark that lit the biggest fire Britain had ever seen.
Paulinus cut off the snake's head, sure, but in doing so he woke a dragon.